was actually hoping that no one would show up today so I didn't have to make this speech, but unfortunately for me, Ryan has some very loving and supportive friends and family here today, here to enjoy and share in the top shelf alcohol that's being served in the morning. Honestly, there are a couple things about being best man that filled me with anxiety when he asked back in December. One, I'm not a fan of public speaking. Two, I knew that tonight I would have to say something nice about Ryan. As you can probably tell, I'm a bit nervous up here today. So before I start, I hope everybody's okay with me picturing you guys in your underwear. Wow, that didn't work. So here goes.
It's cracking up over there.
In the process of writing this, I became concerned about the length of his speech. I was relieved to read somewhere that the best man speech shouldn't last any longer than the time it takes for the groom to make love. So please raise your glass. I'm joking, of course. Before I take on the customary duty of giving Ryan an uncomfortable few minutes, I would like to thank everyone for braving the weather and joining us on this joyous occasion. A special thank you to Emily and the bridesmaids for being here for Marysia, helping to calm her nerves and making sure she didn't change her mind tonight. Groomsmen, great job today. While Ryan had his reservations, I always knew that you guys would be able to manage the difficult task of telling people where to sit today. My final thank you is to Ryan and Maricia's parents for hosting this wedding and most importantly, bringing up two amazing people. I'd also like to say, and I think all of you agree, that Marysia looks incredibly beautiful tonight. And Ryan, well, he's never had much work. Now with the thank yous out of the way, I will do my best to give Ryan the most uncomfortable couple minutes of his life. Marisha's will obviously be coming later tonight. I really wanted to start off by telling you embarrassing and awkward stories about Ryan growing up. But after weeks of going through family photos and family home movies, I hate to say I really couldn't come up with anything. As his mother would always say, my son, number one. And that was pretty much the truth. Growing up, Ryan has always lived up to the typical Asian stereotypes. Studious, smart, well-mannered, overachiever in school and in women. That's very interesting. Became a pharmacist. And he will also be opening up his very own nail salon / barber shop. However, this is one thing that I do need to get off my chest, and I feel like tonight seems appropriate. Ryan? Yes, you. Yes. I'm sorry, but I think I speak for all our family members when I say this. You were an ugly baby. When I was a kid, he had an enormously misproportioned head to face ratio. His head was so big, he looked like an Asian Charlie Brown bald head. With that said, that's how we knew he was going to be the smartest and most successful out of everybody in the family. By the way, any single women who are interested in seeing this photo, come see me after dinner. Ryan, you've obviously grown into your big head, but all that doesn't matter now because you're here tonight with the love of your life, Marysia. Here's how I know with 100% confidence that this will be a long-lasting love affair. And as wedding guests tonight won't regret the gifts that we get them a year later. The summer that Ryan and Marysia started dating, they were both back from school. Ryan in Providence, Marysia and Hazel.
I get a call from Ryan saying that he took the train up from Providence to visit his new girlfriend and needed a ride.
So I picked him up. Drove him to her parents' house. As we pulled up on that hot summer day, I can tell you that Ryan was filled with nerves, but extremely excited and giddy at the same time. We both sat in the car, staring at the front door of the house.
Ryan smiling ear to ear, me biting my nails thinking, man, I can use a manicure and go for some frozen yogurt right now. Moments later, Marysia pops out. Glowing, eyes wide.
Her smile big. She walks towards the car in slow motion. Ryan, fumbling with the car handle, trying to stay cool as he exits the car. As they nervously met that day in front of her house, I felt a wave of genuine happiness and love that was emitting from them, the same that we all felt earlier today. So with that said, please raise a glass to Mr. and Mrs. Sen.
Very nice job, Victor. Ryan, don't feel bad about being an alien, baby. I was too, so we all did good. We all did good. Don't worry about it, okay?